Hello, we are here with the next ELEX video. So we are continuing where we left off. So now we wanna fight this guy. We finally have better weapon. And I wanna say to Duras to stay here, but let's go even further and tell him to stay so he doesn't interrupt us when we start fighting. So
Stay
let's, so he will wait there and we will fight Ran there. So let's hit F5. Hopefully I will do it on a first try. But this is Ultra, so maybe I will fail, since you need to... Basically he can one-shot us and I need to hit him a lot of times, so... if he hit us, we are screwed. So let's start the fight.
I thought about it. I'm going to punch you in the face.
I told you, this is the last shit I need on my time off. I'll get you!
Got greedy there, so let's get up to full HP before we engage again. Okay, finally. On Ultra, this is ridiculously hard. Okay, we're on full HP, so no need for the bed. But still, we were able to kill him even with those like ridiculous amount of hits. And actually, fighting against the people is much easier with the shield. We will maybe get it, but maybe not, we'll see. I'm not sure if I wanna invest points in Constitution, but yeah. So let's pick up Duras.
Follow me.
And go to the rat.
Why did he do that?
So that didn't work.
No, I thought the rat said he will wait at Chloe's, but maybe I'm mistaken.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Do you have a second?
Do we know each other?
No, and that's exactly why I want to talk to you. I need someone with independent interests. You're not involved with any of the mob here, are you? So I'm thinking that you might be the right person.
The right person for what?
Well, I've got to tell you, I think my days of being stuck in this rat hole might soon be over. I mean, why would anyone want to be here if it wasn't for profit? So, let me ask you, are you interested in earning a few shards?
Okay, so I was going to do the rat quest, but since we got interrupted, let's continue with this one for now.
All right, but make it quick.
Right, yeah, of course. The thing is, I recently returned from an expedition out into the wastelands. I was looking around in a few ruins for the usual kind of stuff, you know, just the usual. And I came across some knowledge from the old world. And this knowledge, it is so dangerous, it can turn entire regions to desert, or provide them with all the energy they could ever dream of. For real.
How does this earn me thousands of shards?
Are you kidding? Imagine what people would pay for this power.
What was it you wanted to talk to me about?
You're gonna want a part of it. And that's good, because I need help with this thing. As you've probably figured out, I've got a lead, but I've not got the thing I need. We need. I mean, I had it right in my hand. But then this asshole partner of mine took it. Stuck a gun in my face and took it. Idiot didn't even know what he had in his hand.
So, we find him. We find this thing. Is that it?
Oh, you don't need to worry about him. I followed his tracks. One well-aimed shot at the back of his head and... problem taken care of. Only the shot startled some creatures. Damn things popped up out of nowhere and went straight for the body. There was no way I could get to it.
So, why haven't you gone back?
I was always the brains of the bunch. He was the brawn. Shooting one guy who's sitting still, that's one thing. Shooting a bunch of creatures? Yeah, I'm not a good enough shot for that. But you got everything you need to get in there and loot the body. You bring back what you find on him, and I'll get you enough elixir so you're set for life.
How much elixir are we talking about?
Thousands, maybe tens of thousands of shards. No joke. I have the connections to make this happen.
Why are you trusting me with this?
Is there a reason I shouldn't? Are you the sort that would run off with the loot?
Well, I still wouldn't be worse off, would I? I would have what I want, and you, well...
Without my connections, you'd have jack shit. Because I only know of one buyer who can make this work, and he, or she, is only gonna trade with me. So, you'd be stuck with something you couldn't sell. You see, this story only has something for both of us if we trust one another.
Do you often shoot people in the back of the head?
You think I enjoy doing that? Especially as we've done a few jobs together. But he killed himself when he stole from me. I mean, what did he expect? That I'd just let him steal from me? That I'd roll over and take this?
I'll get this thing for you.
Of course. Now we're partners. There is a large cliff north of the fort that forms the natural border to Abessa. You should find his remains there, near a few nests. But be careful. Those creatures are still gonna be up there.
Okay, so we got the new quest, and yeah,
Shots!
there are creatures there, and we will do that quest later on. To be honest, first time that I was doing that, I avoided those creatures since I did it on a low level like I'm doing now. But maybe we should kill them for the experience. But the thing is, we really want animal trophies from them, so until we get that skill, it's kinda not worth killing them. And I'm getting annoyed with the rat quest. Where is that guy? So it's not this. No. 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 Where is the quest? Okay, it was okay. Oh. I forgot. The rat said he would be at Blake's, not at Chloe's. So we need to go to the Blake. And there is also one more quest that we picked up for Scrap Baron that we need to deliver that IOU to Ace. We will do that after this. And yeah, let's find Red. There he is. So let's speak to him.
Ryan is dead.
Right. I've put my name on the list and got it in place. It's going to be fishy if I turn up and tell Blake his bodyguard is dead. You had better do it.
Won't Blake think it's strange? Me telling him about the bodyguard.
What? You mean that he's dead?
He might suspect I killed him.
Yeah, so what if he does? People get killed in Tavar all the time. And he is pretty used to his bodyguards dying on him one after another. Just go to Blake and tell him you found Ryan's body. You could even suggest that he needs to get a new bodyguard. Sometimes he can be a little slow on the uptake.
Right.
Then come back and tell me when he knows about Ryan.
Okay, so let's talk to Blake. I think we finished the quest for Blake for those grenades. I think we did. Let me just double check. But I think we did that quest. So not this. Okay, no, this is the quest that we're doing. Okay, no. No. Nope. Okay, so we did the quest. Now we can do this one, because if we didn't do that quest, the Blake, well, he wouldn't be here later on, so yeah. Let's do this.
I found your bodyguard.
What do you mean, found?
He's dead.
I knew that guy wouldn't last. You know when you get that feeling that you're gonna have to find yourself another bodyguard?
You'll have to find another.
Yeah. And I hate interviews. Fortunately, having been in this position before, I have a handy list of people ready to take on the job. Oh well, on to the next one. Thanks for letting me know.
The information about your bodyguard should be worth something.
Yeah, all right. Here, take these shards. Now, get out.
Okay, now let's talk to the Red.
Blake knows Ryan is dead.
Okay, now we wait until he comes to me. I have an idea what you could do in the meantime. How about you go to Doc and get us something to celebrate?
Okay.
Here, take a few shards. That should be enough to get something from Doc.
Where did you get those shards from all of a sudden?
You know, shards, they sometimes just turn up. Oh, and tell Doc he should mix us up something special. Just tell him I sent you. Hey, that's Blake coming now. We'd better not be seen talking.
Hey, Rat.
Blake, my friend, what do you have on your mind?
I have a job offer for you.
A job offer? Quick to the point as always, huh? So, what's the job?
I need someone I can trust, and I heard from a safe source that you are such a person.
A safe source, huh?
Yeah, you see, I need a new bodyguard. Ryan has become unreliable.
Unreliable?
Yeah, you know how it is. He has a habit of disappearing. And he's disappeared again. That's not a good habit for a bodyguard.
No, it's not. So, this job, what does it involve?
Come with me. I will show you what it's about.
Okay, you have a deal.
Okay, so Red set us up to get those cams while he goes with Blake, and you probably guessed it by now what's going to happen, but I'm not going to say it until we actually finish the quest. Actually, you will see what happens. So, let's speak to Doc.
Rat sent me to pick up a few chems.
Ah, the good old Rat. Yeah?
Yeah?
He said you should send him some of the special stuff.
I know, the good old Doc knows. The special stuff, right? Yeah? You want chems? You come to a chemsmith.
Exactly.
No problem. I will take care of it. Trust the Doc, and I will get to work on it right away. Come back in a few hours. I'll have them ready then.
Okay, so a few hours we can sleep and then speak again to the doc.
Hey! I have your order for Rat. Be careful with it. Because I outdid myself with this. Have fun. Now, fly, birdie, fly.
Okay, so let's see what we got. Those cams increase some stats and stuff, but there's kinda a deal where you have decreased experience, so yeah. Okay, so it doesn't say what it actually does, but yeah. And by the way, if we actually join the Outlaws, this is something if you kind of wondering about the cams, since Outlaws use the cams, and it would be really stupid not to be able to use them if you want to keep your experience. So no experience penalty while on cams. So if you're an outlaw, you can use them. It's not well, you will get full experience.
I'm sorry. If you're looking for Blake, Blake doesn't live here anymore, friend. If you need something from now on, come to me. I'm the new boss here.
Shit, man. What did you do to Blake?
Me? Who said the rat did anything? You don't want to believe the rumors about him being staked down and eaten alive by jackals. They're just rumors. Say, wasn't there a time I came to you for money? And you laughed in my face and gave me 2 shards?
That was a long time ago, Rat. I didn't mean anything by it.
Well, forget your shards. I own you now. Say yes, Rat.
Yes, Rat.
See? That's how plans work, my friend. You play the long game.
Okay, so you've if you guessed what is going on with Rat and Blake, now you know what happened.
Welcome back, my friend.
What happened?
You know, I thought about it, but the bodyguard job just wasn't for me.
How did anybody convince themselves to take you on as a bodyguard?
I am a man of many talents. Looking at Blake, I realized I was much better suited for his job. I just had to get close enough to him when he wasn't here in the fort, and without a bodyguard around. And what do you know? With the things you did and some plans and a bit of luck, that's exactly what happened.
You used me. That was your plan all along.
Relax, my friend. I didn't use you. I merely aligned our interests to work together. You needed to get Chloe's tribute. That meant ending Blake's protection racket. I wanted Blake's job, and that meant ending Blake. So we both got what we wanted. Blake introduced me to the Bloody and showed me where Chloe's shards were buried. You can tell William that Chloe will pay the Duke's tribute from now on. I will cover her outstanding debts.
The Bloody? Who are you talking about?
Baxter, Bloody Baxter, the guy who ruled the fort here before the Duke took over. The guy who survived the Duke's jackals and who fled the fort streaming with blood. I mean, that bloody guy.
You met Bloody Baxter?
You don't meet Bloody Baxter. He invites you, and you go, and you hope you can get to come back. I only told you that because I think you and I are good friends now. But it's best you forget that now. Baxter is dead, okay? As far as you believe, Baxter died years ago. So, let's get to the bit about your share. You and I are a team, friend, and friends look after each other. If you remember, you gave me 50 shards when we first met. Now, it's my turn to help you. And I'm not just talking shards here. I've got something special. Just don't talk to anyone about this. You'll learn what the claw means when the time is right. Until then, hold on to it. I told you, friendships pay off. And who knows, maybe I can lend you a hand again during your time here. That is, if you decide to join up with us. But now, I have to take care of my new duties. See you around, my friend.
I have the chems you wanted from Doc.
Ah, yes. I only asked for them to keep you busy. You can keep them if you want. I can't touch that stuff now I'm in charge. But hey, more fun for you.
What goods have you got?
All right.
Okay, so you can actually buy sunglasses that we found in loot location video number 5 from Red, but they cost a lot of elixir, so it's better to actually find them than to buy them. But yeah. And what else does Red have? So he is also selling natural elixir, but only 2 at a time, so not a good place to buy natural elixir. What else do we have? There is some recipe. So camouflage skill, nah, not that useful, but and it's not that good of amulet. What else? Well, maybe sometime if we find those recipes lying around in the world. Okay, so next we need to take care of that quest for Mad Bob. So if I remember, let me try to remember, but if I cannot remember, we will... yes, I found it. I know where it is. So, if you remember, the Ace played cards with Blake, actually not Blake, the Mad Bob, and Mad Bob wasn't happy about losing, so... and he told us to drop the IOU and special present, so yeah, we are now going to drop that off. So let's go back to Mad Bob and speak to him again. Then we will speak to William next, I think, for the rat quest, since William... that was the quest for... Actually, William gave us the quest to do the Chloe quest, and now we finished the Chloe quest alongside the rat quest. Let's talk to William first. He's along the way, so let's talk to him.
About these district overseers. Mad Bob will start his scrap deliveries again.
Good. We need that scrap. Profit is good for all of us. You survived Mad Bob. You must have a knack for getting on with people. That could be useful.
I took care of Chloe's debts.
Yes, Rat came to see me. He's paid Chloe's debts. It seems Rat has taken Blake's position. I've a feeling things are going to get organized now. So, not just a crisis averted, but an improvement. That is good work.
Glad to help.
Good. I will remember that. You're proving yourself useful here. We can use people with your talents. I have nothing for you.
Okay, so now let's speak to Mad Bob. We got a lot of experience from this quest chain. So we got 1 level plus more. Interesting. What did we do wrong? We did drop off that. Maybe we need to speak to Ace. I'm not sure 100%. So, favor. Okay, we actually need to go to Ace, I think. So we did drop point, and we need to speak to Ace actually. So I really thought that only the drop point, but actually we need to speak to Ace. And he's at Chloe's place. We already spoken to him. He said he win big, and yeah.
I was stuck on the pot for 3 hours last night.
The scrap baron wants to settle his gambling debts.
And they said not to play him. Now here comes the payday of them all. Opportunity, opportunity, you've got to take your chance. I hope you get your chance too, my friend. When you do, take it.
A casket?
Where is it?
I left it in your shack.
Mine and my brother's shack. We share everything. When he gets back, we're going to split these earnings. We'll both get a new start. Man, and to think they told me not to play the Baron. They'll eat those words now. Easy come.
Okay, so let's go back to Scrap Baron.
About these favors you want. I've completed that delivery for you.
Just in time. I just heard his brother is back. I hope he enjoys the surprise you left him.
What is it that I left him?
Oh, if I told you, that would ruin the surprise.
You're making it sound suspicious.
I am.
What was that?
That was the surprise. I bet Spade just jumped for joy.
There was a bomb in that casket?
You did good work. You're in danger of making me trust you.
You're a sick bastard.
Debts need to be paid. Take this. And I don't forget favors either. You're free to use Ace and Spade's shacks as your own. Move in whenever you want.
Brutal but effective. It will certainly send a message.
Hey, I like your companion. Here, take this as a bonus.
Okay, so do not mess with Mad Bob. So let's go to Ace's shack. Are we doing on time? Okay, so 30-ish minutes now. I'm trying to keep them under an hour, so if something gets screwed, I can re-record only an hour, not the really long one. Did we blow up Ace and Spade or just Spade? Now I wanna go and check out if Ace is still around at Chloe's, but...
You fucking asshole! You murdered my brother! You killed Spade!
Okay, so I answered my own question. We didn't kill Ace yet.
I'm sorry about your brother.
Sorry? What good does sorry do him? Well, you took blood as payment. So will I. A life for a life. Right here, right now.
Do you want to end up dead too?
So, my life matters and his doesn't? You think I should just take this? No. You killed my brother. Now I'm going to kill you. You're dead.
Okay, I forgot about this. So we will have to fight him too. Maybe we could get out of it by paying shards, but yeah, let's fight him. I wanna fight something with this new sword. But Duras will annoy me. How was that a hit? To be honest, I do not know. I wanted to try the heavy attack, but yeah, heavy attacks are kinda unpredictable. Oh man, when you think you are not going to get hit, but you do.
You really messed up there.
Okay, so Duras kinda didn't like that at the end, but I really wanted to fight something with this chain saber. So who cares? Okay, what can we do next? So... we need to speak to Chloe, actually. Since we finished that up. Then we can... I will check the quest log. Let's speak to Chloe, then we will check the quest log. We have the quest for Iron Madison if we wanna fight something. And let me just check something out. Like, was this here before the update? I'm not sure. And like, if you see me not looting stuff, I'm going to go on looting spree sometime, but I do not want to loot now. I'm kinda resisting that. Because I do not want to loot something that is forbidden and get chased. It would be really annoying. interesting. We do not have to speak to Chloe. So, let me check the quest log. Yeah, for this one we need to fight a lot of people in arena. Yeah, this is the quest that we picked up last. I know about this one. This is at the lighthouse, I think. This one is also at a lighthouse. We can do the Iron Madison quest, then we can do the mechanical guard. How are we on experience? Okay. So maybe we can train some more, but let's go here. I do not know where I can find like wooden shield, and I do not know how much it costs. I wanna check out that. If it's kinda not that expensive, I will get it. I know that I've picked up like 2 or 3 wooden shields, and actually it doesn't matter if it's wooden or if it's scrap shield. They cost the same, so we can go to fort actually. Since we are using train saber, why not combo it with scrap shield? And yeah, I forgot about something. These mobs, actually I do not want to loot them at the moment. This is where Red took Blake. I don't know where the Blake's body is. Maybe he fell down, or I don't want to loot these mutants since I do not have that skill to pick up trophies, but let's speak to Lucy.
Are you our reinforcements?
No.
Right, of course not. That was too much to hope for.
Does this place get attacked a lot?
What does it look like?
And you're the guard here?
One of them. It depends on the day.
You seem pretty certain of yourself.
The fort isn't a place to dither. You've got to know what you want, what you're prepared to put up with. Either you draw the line, or someone else will end up owning you.
Bullet is dead.
Fuck. I wanted to know, but now I wish I didn't. Too many of the good ones are getting killed and leaving assholes in their place. Fucking William. If only he'd sent enough men in the first place. Rest well, Bullet. I hope you find profit in whatever life comes next. Keep your eye.
Okay, so we found that guy a while ago, and now, well, now we know for what quest that was. And I wanna go over the wall. Since if we go from the gate, we will get interrupted by a guard, and I do not want to be interrupted by him. And let's actually, this one is not selling scrap shield. Maybe this one is, but he's a weapon trader. Is shield part of weapons, or I really think they sell? I have an idea. There's that guy that sells armor for outlaws below Duke's place, so let's speak to him. shields are really nice for fighting people, since you can block them, and dodging them is kinda sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. Like you think you dodged something, but you didn't.
Show me what...
Okay, there's a scrap shield, it's only 500 elixir, and I'm 100% sure that we will find either scrap shield or the wooden one, but I really wanted to check out how much constitution I need for it. Since I do not have constitution yet, I won't get it, but maybe later on we can get that scrap shield. Maybe find it somewhere, or we will buy it for the fight in arena. It's going to be much easier to do it that way. So, is there anything interesting here? Other than that, not really. Okay, and by the way, we did find Hunter's armor, but at the time we didn't have enough, well, we couldn't wear it yet, so here is the Hunter's armor, and we also have Worker's pants. I'm not sure when we got them, but here's this thing, and we need Constitution to use it, so we will put the Constitution. It was 19, I think, but it doesn't matter since I'm going to put everything into Constitution for now. There we go. We are not... we finally have some armor. And maybe we won't get one-shotted when we fight Iron Madison. I think she's about the same strength as a guard that we fought, but I may be wrong. So one thing I wanna do, this place is kinda cramped up, so maybe it's going to be a bit harder. But we definitely do not want Duras to interrupt us, so I told him to stay away. I do want to get that shield when I fight other people, especially when I fight the arena champion. And for this quest I think I can do it with dodging. So let's hit F5. We will see. If we are doing like really low damage to her, maybe I'm going to skip it, but I think she's about the same strength as that guy.
The Duke said Frank could go free.
What? Why the hell would he say that?
You want to question the Duke?
No, but I want no part of this. You'll have to set him free.
I can do that.
Good. Look for me when that cleric's gone. I have a job for you. I'll tell you the details later. So, if you have any personal business to take care of, get it taken care of. And make sure you're straight and focused when you come to do this job, right?
I'll think about it.
Thinking won't earn you profit, favor, or shards. So, make your mind up soon.
Okay, so to be honest, I think I attacked her. I didn't know about this quest in the first run, so I'm not sure what is going to happen to Frank. Okay, where is that guy? Interesting. Maybe we screwed this up a bit. We told that guy that we freed up Frank.
No.
Okay, so it's not this way. Let's unlock this chest. No. So this way? Maybe this way? No. Come on. It has to be... No. So maybe the last two ones and then like this. Yeah.
Too easy.
Okay. And we got ourselves a cap, but we're using those glasses. Well, we are not looting stuff, but nah. So what does this stiff cap do actually? So yeah. It's just an armor, nothing special. Now I'm not sure what happened to Frank. But let's see what that job is about. I actually want to speak to Duras if we end up going somewhere. I kinda have a feeling that she is going to tell us to kill the Frank. Maybe, but let's see.
What's this job you want doing?
I told you would come back. He's earned his name. But now some people are talking behind his back, undermining that name. They're saying he hesitated over the converter, that he let that cleric live. This talk is undermining his reputation, and the only way to stop this talking is to set an example.
How are you going to set an example?
We're going to force the clerics out of the desert. They've sent a little group of soldier boys out to invade our land. You're going to help me find them. Then, we're going to leave their bodies on the border to send a message to everyone there and all across Tavar.
Okay, so this would... well, I'm not sure if Duke would like that, but... to be honest, I do not like this NPC, so let's kinda... I do not want to kill those clerics, actually, so... let's see, go with the first answer.
The Duke won't agree to that.
Oh, this is between you and me. And you're going to keep it that way. This is the job.
I'm not interested.
Then I don't have anything else to tell you. So fuck off.
Interesting that Duras doesn't like that. Maybe we should attack those clerics or not. I don't know. Those are probably the clerics that we freed Frank from, so yeah.
That wasn't great, was it?
You know what? We are just going to reload and not even ask about that. We are going with second answer and fighting the Iron Madison.
From what I've heard, you haven't got the best reputation.
Come on. Open your mouth and speak. Which skin flap has been opening their mouth and what do they say?
Where's Duras? Okay, see, he's there, not a problem. What the hell? Like, I'm 100% sure that I disabled evade.
From what I've...
Come on.
So let's provoke her.
I'm not telling you a thing.
You think you can withhold information from me? I'll break every damn bone in your body.
You like to talk, don't you?
You think I'm all talk? Wow, have you got it wrong?
Enough talk. Let's get this over with.
Another asshole, another corpse. You are dead.
Oh. Okay, so I really thought that she doesn't have stamina. I wanted to try out if I can stagger the damage, but it doesn't work. What was that? Looks like the regular attacks are most reliable. Or maybe not. Now if I die here, I'm really going to be pissed off. But I'm not going to drink the potion. Okay, there we go.
Follow me.
Yeah.
So we did rescue Frank, but I'm not sure what happened there in the progression line. I really think we should have attacked Iron Madison before we set the Frank free, but I don't know. I think we need to speak to Duke and definitely to William. I'm not 100% about the Duke, but we have to speak to William about the Iron Madison.
Talk is cheap.
Okay, so nothing there. And there is also one more guy that I wanna fight here. I do not want to do arena. Well, maybe... Man, I really wanna get some shield before I do the arena. It's going to be way easier. I've wasted a whole bunch of potions here. Let's talk to William. Then I think we will end the video there, and I'm not sure what quests I should be doing next. That is actually a good thing, since when I end the video I will check the quest log, and then in the next video I will know what I wanna do. So let's speak to William.
Why did you kill Iron Madison?
Okay, so we can lie, but that's probably not going to work, so let's go with the second one.
She deserved to die. I did you a favor.
You can't just kill our people.
She was that important to you?
Okay, I really do not want to increase the cold, so let's reload. Because we're increasing the cold with ELEX potions, and if we basically do a lot of ELEX potions and then we increase the cold that way, and we also do the quests and increase through basically through dialogue, we are going to go into synthetic, and that is something that I do not want. I want to be somewhere around neutral so I can get increased damage on melee weapons. I should have hit F5 when I was at Williams, but no, I have to run again. F5. Okay, let's speak to him
Why
now.
did you kill Iron Madison?
I didn't have anything to do with it.
This isn't a time for lies. I know what happens in my own town. You're fortunate that the Duke hasn't learned of this yet. So out with it. Why did you kill her?
We can continue with this, because if we do this one we will increase the cold. Let's try the first one.
It wasn't anything to do with me.
You're sticking with your story? Okay. Other people have different versions of events. So how am I supposed to unpick the truth? The Duke is angry, but you're lucky. Normally he'd have someone killed for something like this, but for now, he's letting this go. I have nothing.
Okay, so we finished that one. And I really do not want to start the next quest since we are almost an hour long video, so this is all for this one. If you like my videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel and also hit that bell notification icon so you do not miss those videos. And see you in the next one.